Hey guys, welcome back to Boozerevooze in Black and White. I am Bane, and this is Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Shit.
I'm sorry. I was watching The Daily Show and I had him on.
Oh, okay.
I love that guy, and you're kind of like the Neil deGrasse Tyson of beer, I think.
I'm not.
No.
But nice one.
He's an astrophysicist.
I'll take a little bit of that.
Take it as a compliment.
Exactly.
All right, today we got for you something from Laughing Dog. What do you know?
Laughing Dog Brewery out of Sandpoint or Ponderay. I can't figure it out. The bottle says Ponderay. I'm almost positive. Somewhere on their website it says Sandpoint, but whatever. It's from Idaho. I don't know how many breweries are from Idaho. I've
never had a beer from Idaho.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah.
I thought they were pretty strict in Idaho, Utah, whatever. Anyways, that's beside the point. This is their Rye IPA. It's called Rocket Dog. 6.9% alcohol, right?
Yes, 6.9%. So we got the rye malts in there. We'll go ahead and give you a shot of that bottle and head.
You just wanted to say head.
I did.
Alright, so on the nose, I got a little bit of... Bane, while Bane was sniffing citrus and all the good stuff, I smell like dill, fresh dill, and dill pickle juice. With a little bit of like the rye spice coming through. There is that citrus note to it. I think I need just a fresh splash to get my...
I mean, the citrus is
going.
more apparent. I mean, there's like a little bit of weedy action going on here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just like really like rotting lemons. Maybe even a little bit of lime.
And it's
But
not
more
in a
lemons.
bad way. It's
No.
not in a bad way. It's not offensive in the slightest.
Yeah.
It's just my weak vocabulary can't think of a better way to explain it.
But that, it's a beautiful light hazy color.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful white head. Let's move on to this palate.
All right. So, initially, I got a ton of maltiness, like breadiness. But then my second swallow changed it all. Little herbaceousness. Definitely that rye spice, that dusty pepperiness to it. There's something else there, almost like a grainy... like a sweet, grainy bread or something. I don't know.
I'm picking up a lot of like, almost like grainy funk, dry, dusty, old. A little bit of that citrus kind of transfers over on the palate, but not much. It's kind of like a backbone. But yeah, almost like it almost gets acidic or something.
Mm-hmm. I like this.
But it's still, very nice and creamy. Light and somewhat refreshing. I mean, it's not super crisp, but,
I think these, a lot of the rye beers are starting to take hold. Obviously, the big hoppy IPAs, double IPAs or Imperials are always king here in the U.S. But a lot of these craft brewers are starting to change it up a little bit because everyone's doing Imperial IPA, double IPA, super hoppy, fresh hop, whatever variations of an IPA you can do. They're all doing them, and most of them are doing really well. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure. Yeah, I would say so.
So I think switching them up with a little bit of rye or going to some of the English ales and dark ales, the Brett beers, the sour ales, are becoming a big powerhouse as well. But kudos back to the the Rocket Dog. Kudos to those guys in Idaho. This is actually really nice. Yeah, I saw it's another IPA, but it was a rye, so I'm like, you know what? I'll pick it up. Why the fuck not? It's like $5, I think.
Right. I'm liking this brew because of its body. I've had some rye beers before that they don't have the body. This seems to have the cream. It's a nice beer. It sits with you well. It's light and refreshing. Yes, yet it's not like thin, super crisp, and leaves you right away. This thing sticks around. I mean, it hangs around. It's got a lot of characteristics. It's got a big nose. It's got a pretty good palate, diversity in the palate. I mean, I'm getting some stuff in this that I haven't really gotten in another beer before, especially a rye beer. That funk that I was talking about, that's actually a very nice taste profile for me. I really like rye whiskeys, and this kind of transfers over into a beer, and it's something I really dig. And it's not for everybody, I understand, but I would definitely check out a rye beer.
Sure.
And this one, if you can get it too, if you're out on the West Coast. And you picked that up here, didn't you?
Yep.
Okay. So
yeah, I don't know how widely distributed they are, but I know we just got Laughing Dog here in Minnesota late last summer, so. But I don't know about the rest of the country. If you can't find one, Sierra Nevada is nationwide. They have a Ruthless Rye IPA, so
it's quite a bit different.
As a start, yeah, it is a bit different. But as a starter for a rye beer, try it out.
Sure. Yeah. If I'm going to go ahead and rate this guy, I've never really had anything quite like it, so I have nothing to really benchmark it off of. But I'm going to give it to 7.6.
Oh, that's too funny. Awesome. I was giving it a 7.5.
Nice. All right.
Wow, we hardly ever get that close.
Yeah, we've been on lately.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like this deal we got going on because we have different palates.
Well, yeah, I mean that's to each their own. If you don't like a certain beer or type of beer or wine or whiskey or whatever, that's your choice. I mean, it's your flavor profile. It's what you like and don't like. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It doesn't mean it's a good thing. It's just your thing. So definitely you guys need to keep embracing that. If you're a Miller Lite guy, drink Miller Lite. But I just would suggest to branch out a little bit and, check out what else is going on out in the beer world. But yeah, you can always have your Miller Lite. It's not going anywhere, trust me. But try out some of these little craft brewers, especially the ones that are in your neighborhoods, because they will go away if we're not supporting them.
And that only helps get things cheaper as well. I know microbrews are expensive as hell right now. Keep on buying them. Price is going to come down eventually. But check out Laughing Dog out of Idaho. You're looking at 15 beers coming from this brewery, so tons to choose from. Thanks again for watching. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe here on YouTube, and all that other good stuff.
Subscribe.
All right.
Y'all know the deal. We'll catch you guys on the flip.